Hi everyone. Examples of teamwork can be found not only in India but across several countries in the world. There are many teams who work not just in our country but also around the globe. Like WHO, World Health Organization, UN, United Nations Organization, and UNESCO, United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. And today, I am going to tell you about UNESCO in this session. So, this inspiring story of UNESCO starts around 80 years back, when every individual around the globe was terrified by the deadly attack of the Second World War. But sadly, this World War did not seem to stop. The war and the multiple attacks had destructed the cultural sites of several countries around the globe. It is said that we must preserve the rich and cultural heritage of countries for the coming generations. But the constant attacks taking place among several countries not just severely affected the cultural heritage sites on one hand. On the other hand, this war divided the world into two opposing military alliances. On one side there was Germany and the countries supporting Germany in this war. And on the other side there was other European countries who were called the Allied powers during that time. Though the war had not come to a standstill, but all the countries who became victims of this war was afraid of the damaging after effects. And each of these countries wanted to restore their peace and economic condition. It is said that if one wants to restore the peace of a nation, then the foremost pillars to strengthen our health portfolio and the education system of the respective country, and also need to safeguard its rich cultural heritage. That's why all the Allied powers collaborated to form a global foundation which would solely focus on restoring and reviving the education system damaged due to the Second World War. In addition, this foundation would also establish a culture of peace across the globe. In order to turn this thought into reality, all the Allied countries met to take this forward. In this meeting, all the Allied countries finalized a plan on improvisation of education and culture and to rebuild and strengthen the damaged educational system due to the after effects of World War II for the coming generations. And according to this plan, the destructed schools located in Europe, library and museum would undergo a revival strategy towards the key objective. Going forward, free education was also incorporated as a revival plan and changes were done. This proposal was unanimously supported by all countries. In fact, even United States shows keenness to be a part of it. And to kickstart this plan at the earliest, United Nations called for a conference for themselves in London. The representatives of around 44 countries participated in it, and a decision was taken that an organization would be set up which will be a symbol of peace for all the countries across the globe. This organization will work towards maintaining peace and ensure there is no more world war in the future. After this conference, UNESCO, which means the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, was established. The Charter of UNESCO was signed by all the representatives and declared on 4th November 1946. The first session of UNESCO's General Conference was scheduled in Paris. This was attended by the representatives of 30 countries. And these 30 countries gained the voting power on all UNESCO-related matters and goals. After the Second World War came to an end, more countries stepped forward to be associated with UNESCO. The key objective of UNESCO was crystal clear to all the countries across the globe. Through the medium of education, culture, and the spread of knowledge on timely basis, the team at UNESCO would focus on international peace and development. From its inception till date, UNESCO continued to work towards international peace, not just as member countries but across the globe on consistent basis. At present, the population of member countries in UNESCO is around 193 to 195, out of which 7 are associate members and 2 are permanent observers. And today, UNESCO has around 21 international offices around the globe. Through the medium of the connectivity, UNESCO achieves its objective by following the framework of effective teamwork and brings the required changes through involvement. UNESCO has general meetings every 2 years, in which all member countries of UNESCO participate. The UNESCO team religiously safeguards all the rights of all countries, and in addition, every country has right to give one vote. Today, the team of UNESCO preserves the world heritage of several countries across the world as a prime objective. And UNESCO has included 35 precious heritage sites of India as a part of the World Heritage. UNESCO as an organization and their teams organized an effective teamwork successfully safeguard the culture of several countries. In the current situation, when Russia attacked Ukraine, it was UNESCO which safeguarded the cultural heritage of Ukraine in such a critical time. To be honest, we need more of UNESCO-related teams and organizations in India and other countries in today's times, and this is the need of the hour. Then Africa, Bhutan and Afghanistan and such underdeveloped countries could be uplifted through quality education system and safeguard their rich cultural heritage. Such underdeveloped countries would get an opportunity to be competent as the developed and powerful countries with the support of effective teamwork. Because development is the need of the hour, which is definitely achievable through effective teamwork. And as we as a team strive to achieve development, developed or powerful countries can play a significant role to bring a change. And they are also doing this to an extent. Developed countries provide funding to setups and organizations like UNESCO. They are definitely fulfilling their responsibility. In addition, they are setting the right example to other countries in the world, that if there is a weak link in the race of the mighty and powerful, then we all need to provide full support to enable him to perform to the best of his potential. And this important fact has been understood by all countries after the occurrence of Second World War, and organizations like UNESCO have been founded to guide us ahead. Even you must strive such that your society, your city can progress with the help of such organizations or NGOs through your association and focused contribution to fulfill your duty and responsibility, and be a part of a team to enhance the path of development, to turn the dream of better society and a developed and powerful country a reality through effective teamwork. More power to all of you. Thank you.